It is the most fun profession you can be in.
I want to kind of give back and do as much as I can.
Helping people be the best versions of themselves and empowering them to be that best version of themselves.
I wanted to choose something that I was passionate about, that every day I would wake up and be happy and proud of the work that I'm doing.
They're problem solvers, they're looking for solutions.
Helping vulnerable populations is really what drew me to the field.
If students ask me why social work, I say because our job is to help people, and who doesn't want to be a helper?
The social work program here consists of actually 3 degrees. There's an associate's level social work degree, there's a baccalaureate degree, the BSW, and we have an MSW, a master's in social work.
The master's in social work is considered to be a terminal degree in the field. So they don't necessarily have to go on to get a PhD like so many of the rest of us did in other fields.
So I mainly teach our interviewing courses, both our entry-level interviewing courses as well as our advanced interviewing courses for the undergraduate students. And what those classes are an opportunity for students to actually practice what it'll be like to sit down with a client, and how do you interview a client, and what do you do when they walk in the door, and how do you explore their issue with them so that you can essentially find out the best way to help them.
I've been at Ferris for 20 years. I've been in my position as program director for 6 years. So we do a lot of self-exploration. Students learn to, they go back through their life, they find out who they are, what their value system is, where they're getting a lot of the messages that, from how they were raised. And then they compare that with our code of ethics and the value system of the profession.
It's helped me to be a lot more aware of what I say, what I do, the way I think.
We bring a lot of experience as well as the book knowledge to our students.
It has been very humbling and made me realize how fortunate I am and just find more ways to help.
We have a whole lot, just like Ferris, we have a whole lot of students who are first-generation college students. People often come into our profession because they have been helped somewhere along the line. So what happens is people have gotten some help from a social worker somewhere in their lives, so they want to turn around and help others.
We have all kinds of students in our courses. They come from all over, and essentially our students bring with them their life experience, which really is going to help them have a better understanding of how to best help clients.
In the state of Michigan, many of our students are in organizations and agencies where they're providing direct services.
People in our program are being trained to be clinicians. So they are being clinically trained to be therapists, hospital social workers, school social workers.
The plan right now is to be working in an emergency room with victims of domestic and sexual assaults. That's my long-term plan right now, but it could change. I've been working with some other populations, like the homeless.
A person who has a master's in social work can almost guarantee that they will double their income the first year that they go into the field from a bachelor's degree.
I really want to be a child advocate. I like politics and government, so I want to be that kind of communicator to lawmakers as to why we need to change laws and why we need to fix everything, and then communicate to the children why things are the way they are and how I'm trying to help them.
It's a very, very broad profession, so there's a lot of places in social work that people can land.
We're essentially training the helpers of the future. So the students that we're training are going to be out in the field, they're going to be in the communities, they're going to be fighting for social change, they're going to be, helping people create healthier relationships and essentially just helping them live happier, more productive lives.